Hello Capricorn. Okay, so we are talking about your ruling planet Saturn being in Pisces in your third house. It's not a very easy message that you probably have to give people, and it's probably quite complicated, or it's a little bit rude, or it's too informative. It's too many things that you want to be in front of people. There's too many voices you're speaking, or maybe there's too many different power struggles you might have with one another. So because of you being in the picture, though, everything looks good, everything looks legit. You might have a lot of people that want you near for no real reason. People want to help you, they want to take pictures of you, they want to give you something, they want to give you rides, they want to have you as part of their architecture. So that's very easy and divine. Maybe people want to feel or seek meanings with somebody like you, or you, and they want to heal you also from something that you've got. Like, for example, if you're incredibly powerful but also very shy, they're trying so hard to make you more strong. Or maybe if they've noticed that you've been lying and you don't need to lie, maybe they're trying to get you feeling good enough about yourself and safe enough to be honest. You know, people are kind of not necessarily fussing, but they're really open to you. So I feel that even if you are in a story where people don't have anything to do with you, there's going to be some way that at least somebody's gonna gel, and it's going to be very easy to help each other, or it's going to be very easy to find a certain type of relationship, or to find a certain type of even religious or personal cause. People are going to be all about you eventually, but the way that I'm seeing it for you now is that it's too weird, and it could also be a little dangerous. I think it could also be a little demeaning. Some paths you are looking at could also be neutral for you but very cultural for other people. So like the best way to do it is simplify everything down to the most normal basic forms and tell us the truth about who you are, what you wish for, where you're from, why do you do what you do, what do you really want, and who you are with yourself in your mind. How do you feel inside your mind? What do you expect, you know, and how do you really want to live, you know? So form follows function. It's a very difficult world if you're wanting to also like potentially piss people off by giving them too much. So what I think might be going on is, for example, you might be saying so many complicated things, or doing so many very complex gestures, or doing things that are very interesting and intriguing, but at the same time it just doesn't work. Like, for example, I've made this incredible thing, but it doesn't work, or it doesn't have anything to do with anything else, you know. So we have to sort of like, in a way, bring it down to size. If you want, see what people are talking about, see what their life is about, try to understand, and it is about fitting in. And it's also not, sometimes you might have to say, look, you are not who I am, and I'm going to go and do what I want to do, and I don't want to fit in with you. I don't want to fill out a little space with you. I'd rather have a big space by myself with somebody like me. So it's not very adoring, this energy. Although it starts to be sometimes, it's actually not about being adored. I feel that some of you guys might think, I'm finally feeling like everybody kind of wants me there and everybody loves me to be around them, or like people inviting me to their house, or there's a way that I could fill in a void for somebody else. I feel it's important to stay strong, to stop that, and to try to be separate, or even separatist, from any kind of power that is making you feel like things are going to be very real and rock hard where they aren't. You know, things are not made from good materials, but you think they're gonna last. Friendships and relationships are made from fantasies, and you think they're going to eventually travel into your future. We have to be very strong with you. Other people have to be very committal around who you are. They are obviously starting to understand you very well. It's just that it's not in the part of the psyche that is obvious. So it's like people are starting to know you, or even recommend you to other people, or there's probably wealth or like blessings coming from certain people, but it's not what you probably really wish for in the end, because it is not entirely of truth. Or it has not enough of a foundation or a grounding. So being ungrounded in a story, or being a fairy tale character where you're actually wanting to be taken seriously, that could basically hurt later on in time.